right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Northstars versus Memefactory LLC. We've got a Divi match tonight here for NGS. I'm going to be casting all night. This is the first of 3 games tonight for me. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Ghost Dunk, your friendly caster. And the first map for tonight is going to be Dragonshire. We're going to get into it as soon as both of these teams are ready. We're just waiting for that. But these teams is a very interesting matchup. We've got the top of Divi with Memefactory LLC versus the bottom of Divi with the Northstars here. Oh, excuse me. Looking for Northstars to get their first domination here, trying to pick up some wins early in the season as we move along, and Memefactory looking to stay on the very top of Division E. So we're going to see what happens tonight on Dragonshire. This is Memefactory's map pick. Memefactory won the coin toss and opted to pick this map first, the first game. So it's going to be first pick for the Northstars. Oh, I have to sneeze real quick. Oh no, I've got the thing where I need to sneeze, but it's not happening. Oh god. Oh. All right, Sneezecast here tonight on NGS. Thank you guys so much for joining me for that. Let's see. Let me get another ready check here on... both these teams here. Okay, we got both teams are ready to go. Looks like there's a miscommunication. So in we go to Dragonshire.
Dragonshire.
All right. We're going to go into the draft here. I don't know what people are banning at the moment in Divs E right now. Bans are usually different for each, like, not, I want to say region, but like each division. That's the right word, division. But yeah, maps generally, people will ban different stuff on different maps. People will ban different things that they think are powerful. Rainer is popular to ban in every division. So both these teams, and Whitemane too. Whitemane's a good ban. I like that ban a lot. So we're going to see what else comes out here. We're going to see if there's a Deckard ban too, trying to deny... I mean, they could first pick Deckard, so they may want to hold that off. So we're going to see if we get a support choke with the Whitemane Deckard, because both of them very strong healers at the moment. Yrell's also a popular pick. Diablo, another popular pick too. Diablo, probably the top tank at the moment. And coming up next for Memefactory LLC, we're going to see if this is the support ban. No, it's the Asmodan ban. Another great ban on this map. Asmodan being very good to rotate mid and bottom lane to stack up those minions and stack up those quests for his globes. And he can start really hurting towards the end of the match. It's just a real pain to deal with in general. And Muradin being taken here right at the top of the draft. Genji Yrell next. Those two are very, very powerful meta heroes right now. And actually, Muradin, Genji Yrell, Dahak, a very meta draft so far. So no surprises yet from either of these teams. Malthael being next. Interesting. Very melee heavy comp. For the Northstars right off the bat. First 3 pickups are melee heroes. You got your tank, and you've got 2 potential offlaners. Dahak is your global, and you've got Malthael. Maybe they'd sit him mid. I'm not sure what the plan is for Malthael, but he can be good in the 4-man. But he usually wants to be the one getting lanes. He usually wants to be the one grabbing the camp. He wants to be the one grabbing bruisers. That could be it. That could be Malthael, could be their dedicated jungler on this map. Jaina Deckard, very meta from the side of, excuse me, I keep forgetting Memefactory. That's such a easy name to remember. I don't know why I keep forgetting it. Memefactory. But Jaina Deckard, Yrel, Genji, these are all power picks right here. And Chromie being taken out. We have not seen a whole lot of Chromie since her rework. Also with Malfurion being taken next. It seems like a comfort pick. No, Malfurion is a good healer, especially into this comp. It's going to be trouble having the Genji dive, having the Yrel dive. Malfurion's going to have to keep himself safe. Malthael and the Haka could really help with that, along with Muradin. And Johanna being taken as tank for Memefactory. And hello, Professor Bobo Mbibi. Welcome, everyone, to the cast. The match is starting. We're going to get right into it. Now, looking at both of these teams, I think it's a rough game for Northstars. Northstars, they've got the Malthael. Malthael does have the advantage of getting camps. Dahaka can stay in that global area. But having just the Chromie otherwise, I suppose you could get Dahaka, Muradin, and Malthael all in as a strong front line and have Chromie sort of dive bomb them from the back. But Yrel and Genji are just going to be diving like crazy into the backline while Johanna zones everybody out. And Deckard, along with the Roots trap everybody. So Chromie and Malfurion going to have to run for their life. And Dahaka, Muradin, and Malthael are all going to have to make sure that their back lines are safe. So we're going to see how they handle that and how this turns out here in this match. So and we're just waiting for one player to come through here, and we're gonna pause our music there. Oh man, that was a rough transition. That could have been a lot better. Anyways, we get into the game. We've got on the left the Northstars with Kane playing the Muradin, Lucentile on the Malfurion, Stats for Cats playing the Dahaka. Down to the bot, we've got Mendicant. I wonder if he's Peregrine or not on the Malthael, and Jonas on the Chromie. And on the right, we've got bringing out the taunts, Memefactory LLC themselves with Mr. On Edge on the Jaina. Pretty average playing the Johanna. Turd Herder on the Deckard Kane. Chad on the Genji, and Great Leon bringing up the Yrel. And they're all going to start 5 mid. We're going to show some stats here, and talents, rather. Muradin going for third win, looking to get some sustain rather than extra damage. Doesn't need to have that extra punch on his Stormbolt. Malfurion, though, going for some extra damage himself. So with the Celestial alignment, is going to give him more power on his auto attacks on targets he moonfires. No other real surprises coming out for Town's very meta talent picks on the side of Memefactory. And the rotation starts in earnest for them. Genji controlling this triangle in the middle, controlling vision, and Northstars have yet to clear their lane. Oh, Lucentile caught way out. Genji comes in for the kill. His tank got very low. Malfurion didn't back up quite soon enough. Kane not able to be healthy enough to go help the Malfurion, and Malfurion caught out on his own lonesome. But meanwhile, Malthael, Dahaka both kind of laning on their own. It looks like Northstars maybe just are going to try and have 3 mid lane for most of the game, it appears. I'm not sure what their plan is for rotations so far. Nothing really happening. Malthael not getting the camps like I had thought. Mendicant actually going to instead be trying to control this bottom shrine. Staster Cass on top, getting wrecked by Yrel, as you'd expect. I'm not sure how much essence that's the gate. He has 40 essence left, but Yrel still maintaining control of that lane. Deckard Kane throws out a rune. He might find himself another Malfurion. The Blizzard goes down. Lucentile is out. And that's another Malfurion kill there for Memefactory LLC, just continuing to crank out those tasty means. They grab both shrines. Dahaka trying to contest this, actually keeping Yrel off the point, not quite long enough. And in the bottom, they get a Malthael kill. It's in fact, Nexus Force is getting it. I think it's probably a giant rock got him in the face. Kane got very low. Chromie coming up, trying to interrupt them channeling the Dragon Knight. Chad just, you know, having a nice little 1v1 on Chromie until the rest of the team shows up. So Northstar is actually able to delay this out, but, you know, Memefactory doesn't care. They're pushing in on this gate. Northstar is actually rotating Chromie up top, trying to sorry, people are interrupting me. Trying to maintain control of the shrine, but Yrel does not care. Yrel is going to take on all 4 of these members of Northstars. Now she tries to make the move to get out. They will take top as 4 against this Yrel, but Great Leon is out of here. They don't get the gank onto the Yrel. They do get 2 camps pushing on this fort, and this fort is not going to be long for this world. Genji maintaining Soak up here, and they have a full level lead up top for Memefactory LLC. And yeah, this fort gonna melt like butter. Just gonna keep going down. But in response, though, Northstars are pushing on this wall. They're gonna get some XP out of the structures here. Yrel not really forcing them off of the point. Great Leon Shine finally goes into the back, tries to find themselves a Chromie. Yrel is going to heal up, but Jonas makes it out alive, but that gets them off of the towers. Finally, Great Leon doing Yrel things. Genji looking for the kill. Muradin gets slapped in there, but Chad doesn't want to attack the Muradin. Come on, man. Throw some auto attacks at him. It's a tank, but you can hit him. You're allowed to. But Kane feels all the way back up, gets back onto the point, and they still control it. So no Dragon Knight yet, but I don't think it matters. This camp pushing every bit as hard. In fact, harder than a Dragon Knight would at just 4 minutes. So a rough trade for Northstars Memefactory LLC, just pushing in. Malthael goes down once more. Genji finds him getting this camp with Chromie, but Chromie gets the kill onto the Genji. Jonas getting sweet, sweet revenge for their teammate as they trade out 1 for 1, but at what cost, though? The keep wall goes down. Stats for Cats is going to be going down. The route, not necessary. They get the kill. They've got the camp pushing onto the keep, and this is going to get half a keep, and they're going to net themselves a Dragon Knight as it forces Northstars to respawn bottom. Top camp, though, pushing for Northstars. That will get them some value up top, and fortunately for Northstars, 10's not yet online. It's still very early in the game. They could still, they have a long way to go for 10. They may just want to let the Dragon Knight go and soak elsewhere, get some pressure elsewhere on the map. Kane taking a lot of damage. That Jaina hurts, but there's a drag onto the Genji. Nothing following up there. There's no DPS here, and Genji going in for the kill on the Muradin. Can he get out? He cannot. But they get themselves the kill onto the Genji. An excellent drag there from Stats for Cats, getting the return kill. Genji has been going in for these kills, and Northstar has been doing a good job of punishing them for it and getting the response kill. However, 10s are online for Memefactory. So ultimately, while kills were even in that exchange, the 10s are here, and this is going to be a big snowball for Memefactory LLC. Jonas. Oh, the Blessed Shield comes out. Jonas is in huge trouble. Tries to throw down some spells. Pretty average. Sucks her back in. Jonas going down from the Deckard Kane. Haradra Cube. Mendicate comes down. Malthael goes down as well. Trying to save the Chromie. Not able to make anything happen. And that is 2 down for Memefactory LLC. Dahaka up top. Gonna channel this. Gonna stop the Dragon Knight. And fortunately for Northstars, no pressure on the keep bottom. However, that's not going to stay true for very much longer as Memefactory gets on their camp, and this camp is going to start pushing onto this keep bottom. Great Leon up top. Can't quite get onto the point yet. Valkyrian trying to get some soak. I mean, they're desperately trying to get themselves 10, and once Northstars get to 10, they will be able to make some kind of move in this game that they're already down a fort and a keep wall, but stats for Cats getting very low, gets stunned into the Jaina Blizzard. The Genji damage finishes him off. Dahaka going down, and they can just push onto this keep all the way. 10s are here, and Northstars are going to have to make a very good defense to try and save this keep, otherwise it will belong to the Memefactory. Here's the Rook going out. Oh, the Stay a While and Listen hits 3 people. The Ring of Frost, easy frost onto 2 people. The return damage not quite there. The extract comes out, misses a little bit, but it does hit the keep, and they get a keep. No kills, but a keep, but there's a quick haymaker onto the Decker Kane. No follow-up damage, no follow-up root from Mouth. A rough play there. They're not able to follow up onto an excellent haymaker coming out from Kane. Dragon Knight now up Yrel, making her way up here. It doesn't look like they have anybody to stop her. Will these minions make the call? No, the Dragon Knight belonging to Yrel, and Yrel's gonna push. Thinking emoji. All right, gonna go top. Looking at the alts, no real surprises. Haymaker maybe a surprise from Murden, but we've seen a lot of Haymaker recently, so definitely a valid pick. And we already saw the Ring of Frost coming out there with the Stay a While and Listen combo. Excellent combo from Memefactory LLC. Dragon Knight is going to get top wall, and that's about it. And see, Dragon Knight, not a big deal. Like, you give up the objective, but what did the objective get you? It got you front wall, top, and meanwhile, trying to fight over the objective and prevent them from getting the Dragon Knight, lost to a keep. Memefactory taking advantage of the rest of Northstars trying to kill the Dragon Knight up top, are going to push onto this fort, but there's a Stay a While and Listen coming out from Turk Herder. The Ring of Frost following up. Genji puts the damage on. The X-Strike is there. Malthael goes down, but there's the Twilight Dream from Malfurion. Gecker Kane getting very low. Kane going down, though. And there's Malfurion going down as well, so it looks like they might be able to turn that fight with an excellent Twilight Dream from Malfurion. But the return damage onto the Murd is too much, and that's what talent tier advantage will get you. A 3-level lead advantage on this fight. They're pushing onto this fort. They're going to get it for free. Yrel's going to get this fort for free. Just running it down top. Just Yrel things. Dahaka trying to soak out bottom. Stats for Cats. Trying to pad his own siege stats. Has to back away. Doesn't want to get ganked through that bush there. Has to back all the way to base before coming back and getting soaked. Rough time here for Northstars as they are down 11 to 15. Kane trying to stop Yrel from pushing it onto the fort. He'll do it. Great Leon not pushing all the way on, as you don't want Yrel to miss Stormbolt. A big fight coming down here. A Blizzard lands onto 2 along with the Genji damage. Johanna ensures that Chromie and Malthael stay in the line of fire, and 2 more deaths for Northstars. Here could be a third. There's stats for Cats. Gets the burrow out, doesn't get rooted because of, but the Blizzard response damage is there, and the trickle auto attacks punishment coming in on the Dahaka. Dahaka cannot get out, cannot escape, and that's a third death. 12 to 16 for Memefactory LLC, who are just running away with this at this point. Yrel finally able to push up top here as much as she wants. Kane taking a lot of damage from this siege camp from 5 catapults pushing in here mid. Look at this. This is absolutely crazy. And they've got a lot to clear up. They've got a lot of ways to go before they can get back into this game. Johanna's going to get this shrine, no problem. They're going to be able to send somebody mid. Oh, I didn't notice this little Christmas banner. I like that. But for moving top, I don't know if they can get on this point and push Yrel off it before Genji can cap this. In fact, only Murden's going to try and do it. Chad channeling, going to get the Dragon Knight. No problem. Probably take it bottom and get core. The Bruiser camp is going to be pushing. That's going to be good for them in the long run, but the more immediate threat for them is going to be this Bruiser camp pushing bottom with the Dragon Knight. Can they whittle the Dragon Knight down before it can get to the core and start hitting it? Can they save their core? And can they kill enough people before these 2 camps and a Dragon Knight start pushing onto it? Malthael, they're trying to get his trait onto the Dragon Knight, get that percent damage, but there's a huge chunk going on to the Hawk from the Dragon Knight. Malthael, the next one to get chunked out. Kane throws a haymaker on the Jaina. Good target, but no follow-up damage, and Kane is going to suffer because of it. Stuck in the middle of his team. That's 2 deaths immediately for the Northstars. There's a root going down onto the Haka. Chromie has the timeout, but unpops it, and she will die. Dragon Knight hitting the core. Mendicant can be the next one to go down. And the core disappearing, melting before our very eyes. There's to stay a while and listen. The swag ult from Deckard Cain as Memefactory takes game number 1 from the Northstars. All right, and that is a pretty typical, sort of a textbook example on exactly how worth the objective is on Dragonshire, depending on what phase of the game that you're in and depending on what your enemy is doing. So a very difficult map to play, and Memefactory did a fantastic job of doing it. We're going to show you some talents here. And there you have it. There's the talents, and I'm going to update the score here. Memefactory bumping you up 1. There you are. All right, game number 2 is coming up right after this break. We are going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity, so stay tuned, everyone. Stick around. It's going to be an excellent game number 2. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will return after these messages. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Northstars versus Memefactory LLC. Memefactory LLC had a very decisive victory in game number 1, but we're going to see if the Northstars can bring it back here on their own map, Battlefield of Eternity, and we're ready for the draft. Let's get right into it.
Battlefield of Eternity.
Memefactory, of course, going to be the first ones banning. We're going to see if we see the same kind of bans, and I'd like to see some adjustment from Northstars. We're going to see if Northstars go for race. going on to this map, if they're picking this map, my guess is that they are going to focus on racing that Immortal down. So Memefactory probably going to want to think about defense or taking away some of the faster racers like the Hanzo. Whitemane, though, banned out. Memefactory do not want to deal with her. $15 seconds left here. And really the question for me is, does Northstars go for the same 2 bans? Or they could always ban the heroes that gave them trouble. And Yrel definitely gave Dahaka a lot of trouble up in that top lane on Dragonshire. But that's Yrel, though. I mean, she's such a lane bully. Like, so many heroes cannot deal with the Yrel. Yrel just runs it down, and there's basically nothing you can do in that top lane besides send somebody up to gank, maybe 2 people. So Genji, the next one banned out. Another strong ban for Northstars. Memefactory LLC got so many meta picks in last game. So very rough game for Northstars to be facing down. We're going to see what Memefactory does with this first pick on Battlefield of Eternity. Do they go the Hanzo? Do they go for something else like the Li Ming for a more poke style burn? Do they just simply go for the fence? Nope, they go right for the first pick Hanzo. I wonder if Northstars were expecting to get the Hanzo, or if they were just maybe seeing if they could, leaving him open just in case Memefactory did not first pick him. Deckard Cain immediately being taken, as well as Jaina, so not really going for the burn. Jaina has very poor burn. As much damage as she does, she's gated on cooldown, so she can't sustain the damage onto that Immortal as often. But Deckard Cain paired with the Jaina is a deadly, deadly combination.
Ready for action.
All right. Muradin Blaze next for Memefactory. If Memefactory can't get their Yrel, they're going to get their Blaze for that solo lane. Muradin also being taken from them. Probably the next best tank for them besides Diablo. There are a lot of really good tanks. I wouldn't say Muradin's necessarily the best, the one left, but he's definitely up there and a good pick coming out for Memefactory LLC. Now Malfurion being banned away. They've got their own support in Deckard. So a support choke definitely seeming next likely, especially because a tank not picked up for Memefactory. Vala being banned out. Make sure to limit the amount of race options that Northstar has, continue their domination in that Immortal race. Blaze not such a slouch himself, especially if he goes Incinerator Gauntlets at 7. The next pickup here for Northstars is going to be ETC Tracer. Tracer, probably, we definitely have somebody on Northstars who's like, I played Tracer, I have played the crap out of Tracer. We're going to see if we get some taunts perhaps at the beginning of the match, showing off their master taunt. But Li Ming, Stukov, and what a crazy amount of race that Memefactory LLC has. But Northstars has a really good comp for engaging on the enemy Immortal. Deckard can root people down. Jaina can take advantage of people that get stunned in the Immortal. ETC can push people around. Tracer can harass people staying on the Immortal if she flits around enough. And the final pick here, I wonder if it's going to be something that's a little more protective of the Tracer. Tracer, I know, has a real tough time with the Deckard, but Tychus being picked up. My guess is that they're thinking on Northstars is that Blaze exists in the game, has a lot of hit points, so therefore Tychus. But Tychus also brings a lot to the table as far as defense goes. He's got Odin, which can defend against an Immortal, excuse me. Tychus can also siege with the Punisher should the Immortal, once they grab him. The only real thing I'm seeing on Northstars is that they are so squishy. Jaina, Tracer. I mean, Tracer's got an escape, but Tracer's squishy. Jaina, no escape except for Ice Block. Tychus got a lot of hit points, but very little escape. You only have a Deckard, and ETC, definitely the squishiest of the tanks. And you're looking to put that into a Li Ming, which will blow you up, and Hanzo, you get one scatter arrow with where all those arrows hit on the enemy, and they will explode, especially someone like a Jaina. And even ETC could be pretty rough. So I fear for Northstars if they cannot get those kills immediately. If they can't get the ETC Jaina Tracer blow up with the Tychus willing people down, they're going to hurt. But if they can do it, if they can just kill people immediately, they stand a good chance of winning this game. It's all going to hinge on what team is going to execute better. I will say Memefactory's comp is a lot easier to execute. Blaze has got Bunker as a panic button. Murden has a jump out. Li Ming and Hanzo both have escapes, and Stukov can silence a mosh pit. Stukov can silence a Jaina, silence a Tracer, prevent her from blinking away or recalling. So there's a lot of tools that Memefactory have to stop the onslaught from Northstars. But Northstars, if they're able to pull it off, have a lot of damage on their side. So waiting for everybody to load in. Looks like, small indie company. The servers, not, sometimes they slow down a little bit. This is actually one of the longest loading times I have seen in a while. I'm not dropping any frames, so I don't think it's me and my internet. I don't know if it's anybody else's specific internet. Maybe the Blizzard servers are having a tough time. There we go. The progress bars are out. And I was just about to read the lovely descriptions there about the Lieutenant Angel Ilarian and the Demon Lord Beleth. Not sure why the demons get lords and the angels have lieutenants. Maybe it's the lawful versus chaotic nature of it. Hopefully players are okay. Players have to pause for themselves. I'm going to pause this and bring up the real music. And on the left, on the side of heaven, we've got the Northstars bringing on their map. Stats for Cats playing the Tychus. Jonas on the Jaina. Kane playing the Tracer now, a bit of a roll swap. Lucentile on the tank ETC. Mendicant playing the Deckard Kane. And on the side of hell, we've got Memefactory LLC with Chad playing the Hanzo. Mr. on Edge on the Li Ming. Pretty average on the Murden. Turd Herder on the Stukov. And up top, we've got the Blaze. Great Leon all by himself. And another problem with the Northstars draft is that it's not obvious who's going to go top lane. You think maybe Jaina, but she wants to be down here to get damage on people. A big root goes down in the Murden. Tychus using his miniguns, gonna get the kill on a Murden with a little bit of help from Tracer. Li Ming tries to throw an orb to get a kill back in. That is the kind of aggression and immediate kills that Northstars are going to have. Blaze, though, they do it at the cost of losing an entire wave top. And you see that even with that kill, Memefactory, and just check out the experience here. 300 XP from heroes and 500 to 900 XP from minions. So with that kill and not getting top wave, Memefactory actually come out on top. It actually benefited them to take that kill for a free soak top. Stats for Cats getting a big magic missile, still stepping up. Stats for Cats, no fear from them. We're going to look at the level 1 talents once again. Stukov going for a lurking arm build. Blaze going for Adrenaline Rush, probably to get some more damage on that Immortal. Everything else seems pretty standard. Across the board, no super surprises coming out. And Tychus gets stunned, and the Li Ming follow-up is right there. Stats for Cats taking a lot of damage. But they do push their wave all the way up, and the wave clear in favor. Ooh, Jonas. The wave clear bottom, then in favor of Northstars. Lucentile going to make sure they aren't grabbing that camp. Tracer and Tychus going to start on their own. They're going to have to give it up because neither of them have the health necessary to do it. Jaina forced way out of lane by Great Leon, who's doing a great job in the top lane. Jaina now moving up top, trying to grab that soak, but she's going to miss most of this wave. Very rough time for Jaina. And it's another rough time that they didn't send Tracer or Tychus up to get that soak while Jaina was top. A big stun going on to Tracer, but no follow-up to be had. Probably worried about the follow-up damage. Now Tychus going up top to deal with this Blaze. Great Leon could be in trouble if he stays too far, but he backs up. Saster Cats maybe trying to find a minigun. Gets it on there. Gets about 25% of Great Leon's health. That's going to be it for the minigun. So this 3-2 working out okay. No structure damage for Northstars, but they are down a talent here, and they're about half a level back on experience. They will get this camp top. I don't know if they're actually missing this soak. These minion wave is going to hit the towers, and when it does, it's going to die, but they do catch that soak. But the Immortals are here. There's a big slide onto Murd and Lucentile. They're doing exactly what their comp planned on doing, which is getting on this defense and trying to take them out. The Laming is really going to help Memefactory because she's going to be able to snipe her spells from a long way. Statstercast taking a lot of damage, but pretty average, taking more. Murden backs out. And Lee-Man getting free poke onto the Tychus, but Tychus kind of soaking up that damage instead of, the Immortal. And now Tracer on here on this Immortal. It's going to be a rough road for Northstars with the amount of burn that they have, but a Jet Propulsion misses the Tracer and onto Tychus in the back. A classic fork move. If you're familiar with chess, down goes Tychus, and some amazing follow-up from Memefactory. Memefactory doing a really good job of following up, and that's one of the key fundamentals for their composition.
I seek better ground.
All right, halftime here. A decent amount of burn on the side of Northstars. They actually opt to grab their camp now instead of getting the Immortal. This will mean that all of these shields will be on this Immortal when it is pushing. Murden's scouting it out. The Immortal is done. It's going to be pushing with about 75% of its shields. They're having that camp push bottom. This camp is going to be cleared immediately. As it pushes, as the Immortal is here as well. But, you know, it will give them... it'll give Memefactory something to do instead of trying to push with this Immortal. They will have time to whittle this Immortal down. Tychus actually using his his Spray and Pray. I think it's called Spray and Pray. Actually, I haven't played Tychus in the longest time. It is called Overkill. Tychus's Overkill ability actually does less DPS than Tychus standing there and auto-attacking. However, it does give Tychus the ability to move and continue his damage, so a bit of a trade-off there. Jaina thinking about backing, but Blaze once again left alone in top. Northstars did not branch anybody off to get that soak top, and they're losing experience because of it. Siege camp now being pinged, making sure nobody is there. Murden throws out a Stormbolt, nothing doing. And Murden going third win here to get that extra sustain. I like that talent a lot if you aren't comfortable with getting those stacks on Perfect Storm. Third win basically allows you to cheat on Murden. Just take free damage for no reason, back up a little bit, and just come right back in. Stats for Cat's getting super low. Laming looking for the kill. Is she going to go too far? She doesn't pay the price, but doesn't get the kill on a Tychus either. That was very scary for Mr. On Edge, who, living up to his name, is living there right now. Jonas still having a tough time with the Blaze, not able to whittle him down. Neither team really getting much headway. This Immortal only got the front wall, but ETC having to slide out, saving his slide. Backing up, the parting gift almost gets the Laming damage, but Kane trying to get the kill. The Stormbolt does not connect. Kane dodges and lives another day. All right. The Great Leon still pushing up here alone. Jaina had to back once again, and they're losing so much XP up in this top lane. And I think I have time. I can show you the XP numbers here. Look at Blaze has 4,000 more XP than the next hero, than the highest hero, on Northstars. So Great Leon doing a great job in that offlane, doing exactly what an offlaner should be doing. And actually, wow, Northstars getting a really good head start onto this Immortal. Of course, Hanzo doing Hanzo things, able to whittle it down on his own. The stun goes on to pretty average, no follow-up on the Murden. Murden hops out, no problem. It looks like they may be going for the defense. Lucentile stepping up here, maybe trying to dissuade them off of this Immortal. Great Leon pushing on, and they've got so much burn onto this Immortal, but Northstars does too. They actually have quite a lot. I'm not sure. It's going to be a very close race here. Both of these teams, a huge stun coming out. A lot of people got hit in those stun circles. And is that going to be enough? It will be. Yes, in fact, it is Northstars who claim that. They claim it down 10s, and that could be the key they need to get back into this game. This Immortal is going to be pushing. This Mortal could get more structures, and it could get them the experience they need to get to level 10 and make something happen. ETC going down bottom to grab the soak, making sure they get 10. May, in fact, be going for stage dive instead of mosh pit. We'll find out.
I shall march for Hell's Gate.
All right, up top here, we've got the Immortal pushing. A big Deckard Canroot coming down. This Immortal immediately killed. They do get structures. That gets them very close to 10. And Memefactory may be aggressing. They decide not to. ETC down here. Great Leon just still pushing people in. Still running it down as Blaze against this ETC. There's the Dragon Arrow coming out on the entire team. They find the Jonas kill, but the Calamity is not enough. The Scatter Arrow is not enough as Jonas makes it out alive. And so many close calls for the Northstars. Blaze, though, meanwhile, just whittling this keep down. ETC just doesn't have enough on here. We're going to look at his talents real quick. ETC not going for the Echo Pedal, which I'm a little bit surprised on, but Hammer On will let him do some more basic attack damage. The Echo Pedal would have let him clear those waves if that's what he wants to do is ETC. But no, he is going for Mosh Pit. Stay a while and listen. Mosh Pit combo could be a thing along with Ring. And Odin, of course, picked up. Very good pickup from them, but they leave top completely unattended. They go down bottom to grab this Campus 4, and this leaves that fort wide open. They're able to push on here. Jaina, there's nothing that she can do, and they don't even get the counter push bottom. Instead, they respond, and that's a free structure for Memefactory LLC. In fact, this rotate coming down onto the stream, and they're just sticking in this camp lane. They're trying to whittle this Blaze down, but the rotate is here. Stature Cat's caught way out in the middle of nowhere. Kane could be next. Dodging that Dragon Arrow and using the jumper, I believe, to get away. Did she go jumper? No, she went bullet time, but using the her full set of blink charges to get away. Mendicant almost goes down, but has a heal potion, but Tracer does not make it out as Memefactory dives this fort to get the kill. And here's another free fort. They decide not to go for the fort. They decide to go for the Immortal instead. Northstars pushing up onto the point here. Estelle, listen, comes out, hits 3. It's the Ring there. Jonas throws it down. It's in the middle. It only roots one person, but it doesn't matter. Stukov gets blown up. Pretty Average gets blown up as well, but doesn't die. Lucentile trying to get through there, still taking a lot of damage. Gets the Murden kill. Mr. On Edge, though, gets the Dominance proc, and the Tracer goes down. The Dominance from Mr. Edge keeps him alive to get out. Staster Cat's taking a lot of damage from the Hanzo. Li Ming goes down as well. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of Northstars, but that's a little bit more people than you expected to die for such a fantastic engage. Jonas, I'm not sure if Jonas is aware that Ring of Frost only hits on the edge or if it was a misclick coming out from them, but manages to capture most people in the middle of the ring instead of on the edge. But that's the Immortal, unfortunately, for Northstars. Memefactory way ahead on the race. So another defense is going to have to come out from the Northstars. Ooh, there's a big Deckard root on the 2. There's no follow-up. There's a missed Stukov ult. The Tracer recalled. Is that going to be enough for safety? No, they find the Tracer, but the Stillwine Listen hits 4 people, but the Ring of Frost is 2 seconds away. A very rough timing there. You saw how frustrated Jaina was in her movements. ETC goes down. Jonas goes down. Everything is falling apart for the Northstars. Really sad engagement there, and it looks like Memefactory LLC will be able to burn this Immortal down and have themselves a near full shield Immortal pushing down onto this bottom fort. Another fortunate event for the Northstars. They only lose ETC. ETC is back now, but unfortunately for them, pretty average coming in there. The silence coming out. The Stukov silence. Oh, and it's a team wipe except for that ETC. They trade places. 4 people going down. That camp being sniffed out by Memefactory and immediately punished. Murden focuses everyone, but the Stukov silence, everyone is sitting in it. The Hanzo and Lee being damaged is too much. Everybody dies. And it's 15-12 as this Immortal with a full shield now pushing on this gate. And yeah, this wall is going to go down very fast. Finally, everybody is back for the Northstars. They stay a while and listen. Whiffs. Nobody is there. Minikin actually maybe using it to zone, but Lucentile way out in front gets blown up, gets slowed down, hit by the Hanzo and Li Ming combo. This Immortal trying to push Odin finally up, ready to go. This keep is going to go down, but this Immortal may go down as well before getting any damage on the actual core. But a stun way out in front. Mendikin could be in trouble here, and down he goes. Another big kill for Memefactory. Oh, there's a big stun going out, and Li Ming punishes them once more with more damage. The core shields are down. They're putting damage on it. Everybody is super low. We're going to see if they can core here. The pinks come out to focus on the core. ETC Majas to zone them out here. They find the Murden, but the Li Ming will of force. The resets are in, and Li Ming got here as Mr. On Edge takes down the core. Pretty average gets the Murden jump there. Well played there, Pretty Average. I wish I could see your beautiful dwarf face, but there it goes. And that's going to be game number 2, going over to the Memefactory themselves, cranking out a freshly minted win and domination for them. I mean, here's the stats. We're going to see if we can't get a interview with Turd Herder themselves. All right, we're going to send a whisper now. That was a rough match. You saw Northstars almost able to execute on the comp idea that I was talking about, but not quite there. They got some really good combos up. Sorry, I'm just orchestrating the interview right now. But you saw them get some combos off. You saw them make some plays happen. But unfortunately, just a bit of a rough time there. And looks like we've got Turd Herder. And is Dr. Gonzo Johnson pretty average?
Oh, we got the whole cadre.
Oh, Chad has joined us to listen in.
The glory of my boyos.
I mean, you know, feel free to chime in, but am I right in that Dr. Gonzo Johnson is pretty average?
Ghost Dunk's a professional. He's probably got us on mute.
Oh.
What a boy.
Oh, the game hasn't ended yet.
No, I just don't have my Discord hooked up to my casting mic. That was my thing. I was asking you questions, and I was like, why are they ignoring me? Oh, goodness. All right. Am I right in guessing that Dr. Gonzo Johnson is, in fact, pretty average?
That's correct.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's funny is that, like, I asked if Chad was here, like, to chime in, and, like, you answered. So I got very, very confused. But, yeah, welcome, guys. Congratulations on your 2-0 victory. What would you say was your key to success in this domination here tonight?
So I think a lot of things went right for us here. The biggest factor is obviously them just allowing us to play the heroes that we're deepest on. They allowed us to play the maps that we're deepest on, and it's a hard road to overcome if you let us do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. What was going into that last match? I'm looking at Battlefield of Eternity. You guys got Hanzo and Li Ming, a very good race comp, but you actually happened to lose the second Immortal. Were you guys worried about the game at that point?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I was going to say, that might be a Chad question.
Yeah.
There was miscommunication there.
Okay.
And yeah, we wouldn't have lost that race if we had been on the same page.
Fair. Is Chad your guys' shot caller?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who does the drafting for you, your team mostly?
So we actually are like in the middle of a transition. It used to be mostly me who did the drafting, and now it's pretty average.
Okay. Sounds good. Looking at your guys' Dragonshire composition, you guys got a lot of meta picks there. You were able to execute excellently on them. And the Stay a While and Listen Jaina Ring of Frost combo, is that something you guys have practiced before?
Nope.
Okay.
Going into the game, Chad made the call. He said, we're going to do the Ring of Frost combo. And I got to stay a while with 3 guys, and I yelled, Ring of Frost, Ring of Frost. But unfortunately, I guess Jaina didn't have any other spells. But we did get the combo, so,
Yeah.
it worked.
Well, fantastic to hear that. Now, you guys are new to the NGS, to the Nexus Gaming series. Have you guys enjoyed the league so far?
Oh, yeah. I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy all the people in the Discord channel. And I think we're having a lot of fun playing, semi-competitive, organized play.
Mm-hmm. And are you guys all new to playing in this style? You guys play Team League often before you signed up for a team, or what's the story there?
Yeah, so we all played, everyone on our team, we played Team League together.
Awesome.
And then just this is like a more organized opportunity.
Okay, and I guess my last question will be, what other memes can we expect being printed out and churned out from the factory here? Didn't see too many memes tonight.
Well, so this is important. As a factory of memes,
Okay.
we need help branding. We need help marketing.
Okay.
And we're going to hopefully together build this brand.
All right.
Expand the means of production, if you will,
All right.
out to new markets. And we really appreciate the casting.
Oh, yeah, no problem. You have 16 potential meme customers watching right now. You guys got any shout-outs for them?
Yeah, shout out to the meme customers. We want all of you in our fan base. We think we have the most fun fan base in all of NGS Division E. Shout out to you, Ghost Dunk, for casting the game. Obviously, you enable both our bench to watch the game. Shout out to him, and you enable us to expand the Memefactory squad here. So.
And I'll just
Our opponents, they you couldn't have a league without other teams. So
All right.
absolutely shout out to Northstars. That was a great match. A lot of fun.
Anyone else? Gonzo? Or...
Shout out to my family. Shout out to my boyo. Shout out to Bro Squad Midwest Edition. Shout out to Bro Squad West Coast Edition. I'm here for you.
All right. That sounded somewhat... I could have been fake for all I know. But I'm glad those guys got their shout-outs. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And let's increase... Let's see if we can get an increase in the supply of memes coming out from you guys in the future. And good luck in the rest of the season.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right. That was Memefactory LLC. And that's going to do it for this cast. I've got another cast coming up, I believe, in a half hour. Let me double check my schedule. What day is it? Okay, here we are. Oh, goodness. So many casted games here. I've got Regen Red versus Admiral Akbar coming up in 1/2 hour at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So I hope to see you guys all there. In the meantime, I will be hosting another NGS match. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm going to raid them, but come back in a half hour and say hi to your old pal Ghost Dunk here on my channel, which, by the way, is at twitch.tv/Ghost Dunk. Hit that follow button if you're watching and if you're on YouTube, but make sure you go there and check out my Twitch page and hit follow so you can follow me cast all of the NGS games, not all of the games, but all the ones I will cast, which will be many this season. as we have 180 teams across 7 divisions. Make sure you check out nexusgamingseries.com for more information. I think that is all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, we've got the Northstars going down 0-2 against Memefactory LLC. Memefactory LLC taking the domination tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. Make sure you stick around for the raid, and have a good night.